I ain't gonna lie, man. This build right here, I'm having a blast with. I'm having so much fun with. I was thinking like, you already know how I feel about like the point guard position, trying to be this pro am point guard. You know, what I'm saying, do what I do. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure. It's fun learning, but the biggest concept is if you can't score as a guard, you're cooked, and that's really all it is. Like I like passing, playmaking, that stuff is fun, but it's like if you truly can't score as a guard, you're cooked. And if I want to be goaded, if I want to be the best, if I want to be all these things that I talk about, it's like I got to be a bucket. So I really looked at builds and I was looking at what I like to do, what's been fun, like with my Steph build and my Dame build, you know what I mean? And it's like I really thought about like what am I doing when it comes to getting buckets? And then who's the most craftiest player in the game? Kyrie Irving. So I really was just looking at Kyrie, and I was like, bro, I need a Kyrie Irving build. So today, that's what we're doing. This build is so cold. Like the way I made it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think everyone can play on this build. I'm gonna be honest. This build might just be a for me build. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This build really might be a just for me build because it's like the things I like to do and want to master that separates this build from any other build is crazy. So we're gonna go right here, Kyrie Irving. And y'all gotta understand something. When it comes to this build, I'm so serious when I say this. I truly don't believe it's for everyone. I truly believe it's not for everyone because how I had to tweak it for my playing style, how I want to develop, man, it's fire. So we're gonna go right here. His handiness, he ain't got no weak hands, so he's both. Jersey number 11. Let's get into it. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the things I tweaked made it very difficult. So we went to the two because I'm not trying to pass. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm trying to be a bucket. I'm trying to learn. I'm gonna do the ones. I'm gonna go two. Random wreck. It don't matter. I'm not passing. This is not a passing build. This is not a build for passing. I'm letting you guys know right now. We don't pass. This is a bucket build. You have the two to get buckets to learn how to score. Alright, we're gonna start with the physicals. You feel me? For the vertical, we're gonna go 56. You know what I mean? Nothing special. Like Kyrie got hops, but it's whatever. You know what I mean? And then for the strength, this is the part that a lot of people are not gonna like. We only going 38 strength. Why 38 strength? Because when you cooking up, you don't need strength. When you cooking up, you don't need strength. I repeat, when you're cooking up, you don't need strength. Because when you're doing the separation, we're going for ankle breakers, we're going for fades, we're going for straight Kyrie Irving type of bucket. You feel me? 77, and then I wish I could have got the agility higher, but you had to sacrifice a lot for this build. You feel me? 32, 32, 26. That's what only because it was left over. So this is what makes a lot of people I can see not wanting to be on this type of build because you need stick skills because we're only going for the challenger. That's it. If you can't get bumps, if you don't got stick skills like that, you're gonna get cooked anyways. You're short, so you're gonna get shot over anyways. This is not about defense. This is about can you get the ball, can you get buckets. We went with the silver interceptor. The game is broken, so we went 6'5" wingspans just to get a little bit longer wingspan so that we can get some steals. Like silver smooth, I ain't gonna lie. Silver smooth. If you know what you're doing, silver smooth. Like to be honest, anything silver or higher, you're good. The only thing I'll say bronze. I'm not the biggest fan of bronze, but you really don't need that much. You already know how I feel. My bestie, my favorite, lightning launch. This badge is, bro. I wanted to go straight 94. I did. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but like it's taxing as you see the overall from you got 91 to 94 jumps up, man, and it carries too much. So you see how when you go to 94, it affects the speed. So it's just like some of these just carry too much. But the good thing about like cap breakers is you don't need like the thing I've noticed from cap breakers when you boost something up, for example, like see how this is going up, speed doesn't have to go up. And I think cap breakers, if you make your builds based off cap breakers, and actually getting at least two, your build will actually be broken. Like, so serious. Your build will be broken. It doesn't even make sense how broken you can really make these builds. But that's only if you put the grind and the time in. You know what I mean? So over here, you already know it's Kyrie. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Why? Because I need ankle assassin. I'm telling you, my dribble moves is not even like tough like that. And I'm starting to shout out to Cruz, because Cruz showed me about like the animations, like certain, like a crossover, step back, certain movements make the players like move differently, so it's like more realistic into triggering certain movements. I'm not even talking about just like dropping someone to the floor, which I'll be doing, but I'm saying like 2K this year, the reason I think I like it a lot is because it's more realistic. Like, if I do a crossover from the right to the left, if he sleep, it like he's gonna move to the right while I go to the left, even though it might be a little bit. So if you really pay attention to, like, especially if you're playing like the AI, you can make the AI jump, switch, stuff like that. And I've never been a ball handler, I've never been a dribbler, so I'm really learning these things like on the fly, and that's why I was like, this Kyrie build go crazy. As you can see, we already know on the pass, but it comes with the 95, so we stuck on that. I'm in wreck. I need my buckets. We going straight 99. You already know the deal. Straight up. 3-point, we went to 85. And this is where we kind of went OD, no cap. And we went for the 97. The reason I went for 97 is because, as you can see, we short. So it's like, I need you. You feel me? I need you. I need you. You know what I mean? Because if you do, for example, you go 94, everything on gold. This badge is, you already know my damn build and my step build. This badge, I put this on legend every time. This badge is cheating. I'm so serious. For anyone that's really struggling with shooting, you get this on legend, it changes. To the point I just be shooting like I can't miss. Even though I be missing sometimes, I be shooting like I can't miss, yo. But that's the type of confidence you need anyway. So it's like, you put this bad boy, you get the dead eye, which you need. You get the shifty, which is Kyrie, and then you get the mini, like, you're smooth. And to be honest, I was thinking like making the wingspan shorter to get the 99 midi. Nah, I'm Gucci. This is all you need. If you can't shoot, because again, this is the 85. The 85 is for you to like corner three, catch and shoot, because everything else we're doing is we're using ankle assassin, handles for these to mix them, and we're going for the fades. Like, that's what we're doing. We're abusing the mid-range. Everyone wants to get to the rack or shoot the threes, so this is why mid-range goes crazy. I've been watching a couple of other YouTubers and stuff like that, and they're saying it. I think Bobby, I think that's his name, he a cool YouTuber. He was talking about how no one's expecting the midi, and he's so right. No one's expecting the midi. Like, when you play, unless you're playing like twos where it's like midi fades and stuff like that, when you're playing in the rack and you hit them with a combo, because I love getting to the rack, I love getting to the basket, you feel me? Especially on smaller guards, getting to the rack, it's like fun, it's more of a challenge. But if you're constantly getting to the rack, the big man's sitting in the paint waiting for you. So instead of doing an acrobatic layup, it's like you can do the float, which I'm working on. Float game is fun. But then you got the midi, you get the step back, side step, the Ticino stuff, Kevin Cruz stuff, like shot creating. It's so much fun. It's not the easiest thing, I ain't gonna lie, you know, and trying to add rhythm shooting. It's not easy, but I can only imagine in like a month or so, once I get this locked down, you can't check me. You can't check me. There's nothing you could do. And you know, it wouldn't be Kyrie if we didn't get the high layup. You feel me? Oh, because of agility. I was about to say, don't be hating on my Kyrie. Why does this happen? Did I put something else up? I think I did. 82. This is why you can't do the physicals first. Okay, vertical. Thank you. Give me my 93. Yeah, so the only thing I will say, the only thing that I would honestly say that I was like, dang, I wish I could have got, was strength, but then it made me realize like when I was, because I already maxed out the layups. When I'm going to the basket, this right here is cheating. So, and y'all see how it's on tier 2? You're cooked. I'm legend. I'm putting this up. I'm putting this up. I said legend. No, Hall of Fame. I wanted to make it legend so bad, but it's like you can't. But yeah, so I went straight for the 93, not playing no games, you feel me? Like the 93 goes crazy. It truly goes crazy. There's like nothing, and I repeat, nothing you could do. Absolutely nothing you can do when it comes to the layup game, because when you put the real time layup on, like I feel like if you have 90 plus in anything, you be cooking. Like for real. It doesn't make sense. It really don't. It really don't. And then on the rest you just put on post, because there's nothing else you can really put it on. You can put it on steal if you wanted to, if you wanted to bring that, because I think you had like one steal, yeah. So if you wanted to get 74, you could do that. But I was trying to get post control. But even though the 43 is boo boo, but this is the build, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this build, like when I said the breakdown, because let's look at first of all, you look at the takeovers, right? Depending on your playing style, let's say you just want to get to the basket non-stop, nobody can touch you, ankle taker. You see that you get a 99 layup, 99 ball handling, 98 speed ball. So you there's nothing they can do. No one can stay in front of you when you have takeover. You feel me? You're just too fast. You're literally too fast. Literally too fast. So this is what I wanted to show y'all also. So when it comes to this badge right here, y'all see how to get this on Hall of Fame, you need a 97. This is what I'm gonna do with my cap breaker, right? You see this right here, 96. So for my first cap breaker, because when I'm gonna do a +1 on lightning launch, because to be honest, there's no other badge that you need higher, that if it's Hall of Fame, you're not good. Because like for example, like all of these, unless you want shifty shooter on Hall of Fame, shifty shooter on legend, you could, like, all these is good. Like if you can't do with these right here, then I don't know what to tell you. That's just how I feel. You feel me? If you want to do limitless on silver, but it's like, why would you want to shoot limitless with an 85? I'm just saying, like the 85 is just to get the job done. Like most people have like 83s just to get it, but added 2 more. And then you can do ankle assassin, which I really want to do. I want to make some videos, some clips like that, but it's like ankle assassin on Hall of Fame will get the job done for you. But this is the one badge I saw a significant difference. It's like the animations you get for having this on legend is crazy. So I'm gonna do the +1 here. Because I'm doing the +1 here, we're gonna add 4 to get this badge on Hall of Fame, and then we're gonna add 1 here so that we get unpluckable on Hall of Fame. The second is going here, right? After we go here, because then that's going to be the +3. I wanted to try to get this, but it's like the numbers don't add up, because you got the +5. Hold on, I think it do. Yeah, so if you got +4 here, that gets you this, cool. The +1, so that's 96. Oh yeah, so second cap, so yes, there we go. So you're gonna put layup, speed with ball. You're gonna put layup, speed with ball, and ball handling. Those are gonna be your 2 cap breakers. At that point, there's no layup you can't make. There's no dribble move you can't get. Like, you're extremely fast. You can dribble. You get this bad boy on legend. and then what you're gonna do is +1 your layup max. So now you get layup mix master on legend after your second cap breaker. You're gonna get your ball handling up. So basically legend, legend, and legend with the +1. Oh yeah, so then you see the shades already. I'm telling y'all, bro, this build, man, I'm just so geeked. And y'all know every time I make a build, it got the shades in it. And the fact that you're a walking bucket, that's literally what I wanted. That's literally what I was like, yo, give me that, say less. You feel me? Oh, I wanted to show you the takeovers. There we go. So for the takeovers, right? The one that I was saying, because I think this right here, the bucket, I just like the name because you still get the drive and layup, and you get the midi, but our midi's already so high. But the takeover that you truly want is this bad boy right here. The reason you want this bad boy right here is because when you playing the ones and the twos, one of the things that I've seen when people like do like Steezo, he'll go to the basket and fake the layup, do like the spin move, pop back out, but he'll run to the 3-point line. Instead of you doing that with the 3-point line, you're gonna do that within the midi. So at any time, right, you don't got the midi fade, which you usually always have, you're gonna have the layup. So now you can just pick and choose from 5 feet to 15 feet the entire time, and no one can guard you. Because if you get this switch, you're so fast with the 99 ball handling and the speed with ball that they think you're going to go to the rack. So if you stop anywhere in between, you got the midi fade. After you start adding combinations and combos, hesitation, stuff like that, and they start to believe that you're going to shoot the midi, now you got the lane. So it's like usually you do that with the 3 in the driving dunk, or the 3 in the driving layup. But because we're not shooting threes, everything's going to be to the basket. Now, because they are afraid of you, they're afraid of your midi, and they're afraid of your layup, now they're going to sit extra far back. When they start doing that, then you can clip them with your 85. Because 85 is good, but it's not like the greatest. So it's like that's your playing style. So if you're on this build, and to be honest, that's how Kyrie plays in real life. Kyrie attacks the basket, attacks the mid-range to the point that they're on their heels and they're all the way backing up. After that, now you just shoot your 3-ball because at this time you're already hot. You get what I'm saying? And if you do want to be a 3-ball shooter for real, then you go to this takeover. Because this takeover, you still get the driving layup, which you're going to get the 99. You're still going to get the midi, that's 99. But you get the 3-ball at 92, and your takeover perk, like your takeover ability, is lethal. So now when you're killing with the layups, going to the basket, right, when you step back to shoot your 3, you have a 92. You get what I'm saying? I like this one better because I want a silky shooter. Why? You see what it says. Easier to make the perimeter shots off the dribble. That's what I'm trying to do with this build. That's all I'm trying to do with this build. And it boosts ankle breaker. So it's like this takeover suits what I'm trying to do perfectly. You feel me? So like I said, man, when I'm talking about the best Kyrie Irving build, like I said, this build's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is literally for Q to get buckets. There's nothing you can do to check me. I don't care if you're 6'7", 7 foot, or 6'3". You're too slow to guard me. You're literally too slow, and your perimeter is not high enough because ankle assassin goes crazy. You feel me? So like I said, like the video, share the video, comment. You feel me? This your boy Q. Talk to me. I'm finna go crazy. I'm bucket after bucket after bucket. Bucket after bucket after bucket. You can't hold me, yo. This, mate, just wait for the clips. I got y'all.